Yay! Okay, so tonight I'm so excited because I want to congratulate my mother-in-law Michelle for going gold in the month of October, and she helped her friend that she works with, Sierra, go fast start silver, literally within just a few days, and she did amazing. So we're going to kind of go over a few things and help her figure out, okay, I did this, now what? What does that mean and all the things? So I'm actually going to click share my screen and we're going to kind of like go through things and then you can ask questions as we get there. And Michelle, if you have questions, just let me know. So this is more so for like you getting to know your back office and kind of understanding like what is next to keep going. Number one, that's so exciting. And figuring out like what it is that you want out of this rather than just saying, okay, yay, I'm silver. Now what? So we're going to figure out. So, okay, so congratulations, you did it. That is huge, which means that if you can go silver, you can go senior silver. If you can go senior silver, you can go gold. If you can go gold, you can go all the way to diamond. You can do the things. It's just one step at a time. So it is truly a big milestone. It is the first big step in the business. And it also means like you've helped others get started. You've built a foundation. Like now you know, like, okay, I know how to share a cart. I know how to get people started. I know the things. It is not difficult. Now you just have to prove that you can keep going and stay consistent in all the things. Okay. So this is the part where people are like, oh my goodness, what is this? And all of that. Have you had a chance to get in your back office and kind of explore yet, Sierra?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I'm assuming that you saw that you went back to zero on
Yeah.
November 1st. It is depressing, but it's okay. It just means a fresh new month to do all the things. Okay, so as of right now, these are the things that you'll see in your back office. Now, right now, our perks are being worked on. So we used to have perks literally up until August 28th, but they're kind of being reformulated and improved. I don't know how they're going to do that, but hopefully in the next month or two, we figure out what they're going to be doing. But it used to be that if you ordered a subscription, that whenever you ordered it, you actually collected perks, and then these perks in a few months or weeks or whatever, you got to cash them in for free product. It was amazing. So somehow they're going to improve those and bring them back. So if you're like, what are they talking about? That's what that is. And then here you can see your where it says current PV, you can actually see what your PV is. And like we've discussed, the only thing that you have to do every single month is make sure you have like your PV to have 100 PV. It could be the triplex, it could be slim and metaburn, it could be slim and ease, because I know you're loving ease. Which, how is how's your husband doing?
Well, his stuff just came in today, actually, so I'm gonna get him started on all his things.
Okay, but his rash with the ease is gone.
Yeah,
Is he okay? Is he alive?
yeah, he doesn't have a rash anymore. It
Okay.
was just the rash I noticed, so
Okay.
other than that, he's fine.
All right. That's
Should
weird.
she try again with him or no?
Do what?
Did you hear me? Should she have him try it again or no?
Yeah, I mean, I would. I as long as you're okay with it, he's comfortable with it. Like, did he feel bad?
Mm. No, not at all. It was just like he had like little bumps and was just itchy.
Okay. I don't
So
know.
I'm
I assumed it was an allergy to shellfish, but then you said he eats shellfish, or
yeah.
or it could be like some form of detox. It is an anti-inflammatory. Those are the only two things I can think
It
of.
could be.
You could, would you say?
I said, yeah, it definitely could be detox.
Okay. Yeah, so those are the only two things. I would try it if it happens again. Um, we'll visit that when that happens, if that happens. So yeah. Okay, so All that you have to do is have 100 PV. So every single month we work from the beginning of the month to the end of the month, which you saw. So beginning of November, everybody's at 0. And then as people order, so when your husband orders, your mom orders, when those orders continue to go through, you continue to get paid on them, which is amazing because it's not like one and done. Like if as long as people continue to love their products and continue to order, you continue to get paid. And as you continue to tell people about it and introduce them into the world of Plexus, you continue to get paid on that as well. And it's amazing because then that's where we start to get into the pay point stuff. And it's a lot of fun. It's a little overwhelming, so I'm not going to explain everything, but basically your next goal is going to be at senior silver. So last month you saw that you ended at your total points where it said points and rank. It said 18. And that's because whenever you have a level 1, so somebody that you personally sponsor, so Michelle is my level 1, you're my level 2 because Michelle helped you get started. So based off of your level and your PV, that's how we get points. So when Michelle orders every single month, I get 6 points for her. Whenever you order every month, she gets 6 points for you, assuming you have 100 PV or more. And then at the end of the month, all those points that you have based off of everybody who joined you and who ordered, that's going to determine number 1, your paycheck, but also your rank. Now, say you go silver you went silver last month, and then say you go senior silver this month, and then next month you're like, oh, not everybody ordered because it's Christmas time. And that's totally fine. You never lose your rank, but you're only paid based off of the people who order and based off of your points. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna tell you, whenever you get started, you're gonna have people come and go. I'm not scaring you. I'm just going to be brutally honest. You're going to have people who are going to come and go, then they're going to come back, and then they're going to leave again, and then they're going to come back, and then they're going to leave again. So you're going to have a little bit of everything. Okay. I've been here way too long, and I've had literally people come and go, quit, talk trash, go and do all sorts of things, and then come back. And then they finally are like, okay, this works. So don't take it personal. Honestly, just use your skill set to work this business, not your emotions. Because at the end of the day, you're the one who's working for this, not somebody else. And all you're trying to do is help somebody. And I know you're trying to feel really, really good. So how are you feeling so far? I know it's still really early for you.
Good. I think it's been helping, and it's especially helping me get my water in with all the flavors.
Good. That's awesome. I love to hear that. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Okay, so yeah, here's the ranks. I don't want you to have to stress or worry about like, oh gosh, all the way down to here, because it seems like a lot and you're just starting out. And but here you can see like if you maintain silver, meaning you have the people who join you, they continue to order, but then you also continue to grow outside of them, then you're going to continue to see a nice steady income and paycheck come in every month. Of course, the pay point differs every single month. I'm not even going to explain that, but it just means that the company is doing really good. But sometimes when we as a company have like a LTO drop or sale or whatever, our pay points kind of go up, which is good. When people buy Plexus, that's really good. Okay, so a few things. So have you downloaded the Boards app?
No, I just have the Plexus Go.
Okay, perfect. That's totally fine. If you would like to, it's an app, it is free. It's an app that is literally life-changing. It will save so much time. I actually use it for everything and my life. In my business, I keep like my husband's driver's license and like our passports and stuff in there. That way, what happens is, I'll show you really quick, like a quick picture. So it's called Boards, Boards. If you download it, it's free and you get so many boards. I pay a little extra because I use it so often, and it's a tax write-off. But say you're like, I want to know where all the graphics are. I want to know where all the videos are that you guys are using. Well, they're in Boards. So we have these individual boards. Okay. So we have like, say, for example, the video resources. Every single video that I have I have it saved. So I don't have to actually go to YouTube and go search for it. I have them saved. And whenever I go to message, say you or Michelle on whatever, wherever, and I want that link, I actually have it accessible in my keyboard. So I don't have to leave. Ooh, that's a bit. I click the little globe. Like once you set it up, you'll see what I'm saying. But I can literally just click on whatever board and it goes immediately, like automatically right to the person I'm sending it to. And it's amazing. So if you download that, check it out. It's amazing. And I can send you some boards with literally all of the graphics. So if you're like, where are these pictures coming from? I want graphics and I want this. We put them all in there, and that's how we have them so quickly and so easily. We have scripts in there, all the links, everything is literally, it's a turnkey business. It's literally done for you and it's amazing. Hang on one second. I'm going to yell to my kids. Okay. And then, so we have like a just starting vault. That's actually a board, and it is literally everything that you need to help somebody else get started. So if you actually would be great if you were to practice like on your husband, because that's what we have done in the past. Like me and like Izzy and a few girls, like we would just send it to each other, kind of like, what do you think? And so lots of stuff already done for you. You don't have to work harder, just a lot smarter. So I will send that to you if you download that. Okay, so here are some checklists as like when people start to join you is you want to retain them. Like you don't want them to sign up one time and order one time. You want them to sign up and continue to order. Now that's not always going to happen and that's not always your fault and that's okay. But when you do the right things and you stay in touch with them and you build a relationship with them, it really does go a long way. So number one, whenever somebody signs up, make sure you go into your back office and make sure, number one, that they're there, because sometimes they can go under somebody else by accident. So just do your part and make sure that they're there. And then you want to add them to the Health and Happiness Lounge. Do you know what page that is I'm talking about?
No.
Okay, the page where we're doing the GLP-1 challenge tonight.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. So that page is literally everything. Whenever you talk to anybody and everybody, you need to add them to that page, because we do events in there, we do giveaways, we have testimonies go off in there all the time. So literally think of it as like your dictionary encyclopedia of Plexus. That is where you're going to build belief, because at the end of the day, facts tell, stories sell. When you're telling or you're showing people these testimonies, it's going to build their belief. Go ahead.
Oh, I sneezed.
Oh, bless you. Sorry. So once they're added in there, you want to make sure that you tag them in the +1 post. Okay. And that is, if you actually go to that page and you type in +1, or if you just go to the featured tab and you go and you find the +1 post, like scroll down a couple, in all of those featured post, you'll find like, oh, I want to learn about gut health. Oh, okay. I want to learn about weight loss. All that stuff is there. And also the +1. Like when somebody is new, it's a post already created and it's going to explain literally everything there for them. Okay. So it's going to give them, hey, stay in touch with your sponsor, drink your water, take your products, all the things. So it's kind of doing a little bit of the work for you, but it's also something for them to kind of look at while they're laying in bed and they're doom scrolling, Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And then again, with the customer service, it's really important because this is new. People have no idea what to expect. They think that they're sacrificing blood. So it's so important that when at least their first 30 days, you write down their subscription. So I personally have a business planner. It's nothing fancy. It's literally like $5 from the dollar store. And all I do is I put hey, Susie signed up on November 1st. Okay, so her subscription is due December 1st. So I'm going to make sure I write that note. Now, obviously, I'm not going to go 30 days without talking to her. I'm going to talk to her at least bare minimum once a week. Hey, are you drinking your water? Hey, did you see the post I tagged you in? All the things. So we're building a relationship while also coaching them to success. So it seems like a lot in the beginning, but when you start to do these small things, they become a habit. But this is also customer care. And if you just kind of get used to it, you're going to be like, oh, yeah, easy. It can literally take you 2 minutes just to do all the things. And the more you do it, the more comfortable and more confident you're going to get doing it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, cool. Any questions yet? Are you overwhelmed?
No.
Okay, good.
She's interested, very interested.
Yay, good. I love that. Cool. Okay, so daily things that you want to do. Izzy made this for me the other day. I was like, can you make this? She had a thing. So she was like, yeah, absolutely. So I've seen it and I want to make sure it's all good. So consistency compounds, obviously. Like whenever you do these simple things in your business every single day, and I know you're probably like, well, I don't really have much of a business. I'm just starting out. Like right now, I just have my mom and my husband. Like that's okay. But if it's actually better because you get to practice on them. And then that way, if you're like, well, that feels silly, I want to change it. The great thing about this is that this is your business. You can run it however you want. I'm just telling you what we do because when we all row together and we kind of all do the same thing, it just makes sense and it goes a lot smoother. And I kind of have a success rate. So it kind of works. So always make sure you're checking your back office, whether that be like, oh, hey, I know Susie's subscription was supposed to run today. Let me go and make sure it did run today. If the credit card declined, well, let me message her. Not because that's an embarrassing thing, but sometimes things are supposed to process and they don't, right? My internet didn't run for 2 months and I had no idea why because I just have it on an automatic thing. And something about my card was like, I was like, why? There's money there. So I had to call them and they were like, oh, we're so sorry. It's a tech issue. So something that you have to remember is like people joined you for a reason and you're the one that's helping them. You're not nagging them. They literally asked you to, hey, I want some help with my sleep. Hey, I want some help with my weight loss. Or I want the same testimony as you, whatever. You're not nagging them. You're holding them accountable and you're literally doing your job. So don't ever feel like you're nagging them. You're literally doing what they asked for. And if they become offensive or if they get, whatever, they ghost you, don't take it personal. That's their fault, not yours. And I can guarantee at the end of the day, they're probably ghosting you or not responding to you. One, because they're busy. Two, they forgot. Or three, they're embarrassed they're not being consistent. So 9 times out of 10, it's one of those things. Just don't take it personal and don't let little things hold you back and don't let little things make you quit on a bad day. So always get in your back office, check the things, subscriptions, provide good customer care. Like personally, whenever somebody signs up for me, I'm so excited. I'm going to go leaps and bounds to make sure that they're happy because I am obsessed with my products and I want them to have the same great experience. I want them to have a much better experience than whenever I first started. So just kind of celebrating their wins and always talking to them, giving them tips, tagging them in things that can help them and telling them, hey, you have a referral link. Did you know that? And it's not weird continuously telling them over and over and over. Not necessarily nagging them, like being way too much where they block you, but being being consistent. And just saying, hey, I know you love your products, but when they come to you and say, oh, I don't know if I can afford my products this month. All right, well, sis, wouldn't you want your products or wouldn't you want your groceries paid for if you had a way to pay for them? Right? If we all had a way to pay for things, we'd probably do the things. So if you kind of just talk to people and put them in a different mindset, they're going to probably understand a lot better. Now, it's not going to fix all the problems, but usually it helps. Just talk with them. Does all that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense so far.
Okay. I'm talking a lot. Do you have questions?
No, not yet.
Okay.
You sure?
Yeah.
I'm an open book, I promise. You can ask all the questions you want. Just hot cocoa. is
Well,
so good.
just like the credit card, before I would never have messaged somebody that their credit card was declined, but I did, and it was because their credit card was compromised. And
See?
so, yeah, I mean, because before I'd be like, Jess, but I did it, and she was just like, my credit card was compromised. I'm getting a new one. So
Yeah.
she put it back in and got her order in.
Yay! Look at that.
Yes.
Nobody died. Oh my gosh. All is right in the world.
I didn't get blocked.
Yes. See? Win, win, win. And it's so funny because it's like, what I wake up in the morning, I think about Plexus. It's my job. I mean, obviously the kids, the husband, the animals and stuff. But like when I wake up, I think about Plexus. When somebody else wakes up, they're probably not thinking about Plexus. So they're probably not thinking, oh, my credit card declined. Oh, my subscription's coming out. They're probably thinking, what am I going to make for dinner? What do I have to do today at work? What time do I have to leave? Why are my kids being assholes? You know, like
Right.
that's what they're worried about. Whereas it's our job to do this. We get to do this. So you kind of have to remember do your job. That's all. Your posts are so good. I love seeing posts. Are you having fun making posts?
Yeah, I was a little like at first I didn't know what to say, but the more like I'm taking this stuff and I know what it does, it's easier, it helps.
Mm-hmm. It really does. It truly, truly does. And if you go on the Newbies on the Rise page, I think you're in it. I'll make sure that you're in there.
I
Yeah,
think
it's
we put her in it.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
If you go in there, you can actually find posts to make. If you kind of like scroll or if you look for post ideas or, search for things, you can find ideas in there. And of course, like as you become friends with other Plexus people, you can save their posts and use them later. I have thousands upon thousands upon thousands of saved posts for literally ever. Forever. So just work smarter, not harder. If you feel like, oh man, I don't know what to post today, don't just post to post. Make it always authentic because quality is always better than quantity. So my rule of thumb is always make a personal post every single day, but also make a Plexus post every single day. When I wake up first thing in the morning, I'm like, "Ooh, okay, today is Motivation Monday. I want to write, I want to do a motivational Plexus post." But then I'm also going to remind people, "Hey, move your ass today." So that's just personally me. So, and then Tuesday, like a good testimony or a good truth or, whatever that may be. So every day you also want to be a real person. And I think you said before you're not really that much on social media.
Mhm.
How are you adjusting?
Good, I think.
It's not hard. It's just an adjustment. That's all. It's
Mhm.
getting a little uncomfortable. And I will say, like, when I first started this, I hated social media. I did not want social media. And I've actually grown to love it. And it truly is a mindset. Like, and you share what you want to share. You attract who you want to attract. Like, be the person that you want to attract. Like, I personally want to attract people who want better, who want to work out, who want to eat clean, who want to live better, who want to vacation. I want to attract somebody who is like me. I don't want to attract somebody who is going to bitch and complain about life and not do anything about it. That's just not me. I'm sorry, am I being too much?
No.
Sorry.
Now we have the bitch and
I was gonna
complainer at
say I'm
work.
with Michelle all day.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I got you. I was like, oh, somebody's listening and I offended them. I'm so sorry.
No.
Yeah, see, I can't be around those people because I would hurt their feelings. I really would.
It's coming.
Mhm. So like, yeah, you don't obviously you guys see it. Like you don't want to attract that. You want to attract the people, the go-getters, the motivated people, and the people who want better out of life. So focus on building those relationships with people and attract the people that you want to do this business with. And really just filter out like the negative Nancy's and the complaining Sierras. I'm just not Sierra, not you. Like I saw your name and thought of the C, Sierra, not you. So
The salty Sallies.
there you go, salty Sally. Yep. And then always celebrate your small wins, your transformations. If in a week you're like, oh my gosh, like my ring never used to fit because I was so inflamed and now it does, that's a huge ass victory. because inflammation is silent. So celebrate it, put it on Facebook, put it in your stories. I think our team has a lot of success when we are literally just mixing up our pink drinks or actives or hydrates, whatever, in our stories. You don't even have to talk. You can literally just kind of put the video on, put some music on, and be like, cheers, happy Monday, happy Tuesday, whatever. We have a lot of success with that because people are like, what are you mixing up and why? And if you're not using ChatGPT yet, it's amazing.
Amazing. I love it.
Amazing. I literally, I was like, how much does a fireplace cost earlier?
You're not getting a fireplace.
I'm going to get a fireplace. I will. Pat said we will eventually. But like I use it for everything. I use it for like if anybody asks me a question, I'm like, how should I answer? I literally had to ask I had to ask it the other day to make me sound more empathetic with my response. And it was like, it said, I can see how you want to answer that and have a little bit more empathy. So we're going to just make it sound like you with a nicer tone. And I was like, okay, perfect. Because I was like, are you fucking serious? So it has helped me be more empathetic. So if you're not using it, definitely do it. And if you go to make a post, you can copy and put it in there and be like, can you make this sound better? Can you clean this up? Can you make this have a more motivational voice, whatever? And it will do that for you. But
Do you have ChatGPT,
I
Sierra?
do not. No, I hear
You
my
need
sisters
it.
about it all the time, and I need to, but I've yet to do that.
just do it. Okay, so your homework from work is to download Boards and ChatGPT. And you got to get to know your ChatGPT.
Is that like an app?
It's an app.
Yes.
Free.
Okay.
Show her the app.
Mhm.
Oh, I love it.
It reminds me of like, you know, in Hocus Pocus where the witch has her book. Oh, book. That's what it reminds me of. So it's this little
Okay.
right there. It's amazing. You literally like talk to it like it's your bestie and it gets to know you. Like you just tell it things like, oh, I'm a, you know, I work for at a school and this is what I'm doing now. Can you help me? You know, it will help you. It's a lot of fun and it's really easy. It's literally you're working smarter, not harder. So it's awesome. Okay. Any questions about all that?
No.
Okay. When you come into our Plexus world, and I feel like this is with like anything like you start, but when you come into our Plexus world, it can seem a little overwhelming, but it's only overwhelming if you allow it to be because you do not have to do all the things. I do all the things to set the example, but also it is my full-time job. Whereas you have a job already. So do what you can, not all of it, because then you're just going to get overwhelmed for no reason. So we have Thursday night Zoom team calls. You can get on those every Thursday at 8 o'clock. This same Zoom number. I'm not adding you into our group chat yet because I don't want to overwhelm you. Because you also work during the day, where most of us work Plexus during the day.
Okay.
But when you're ready, I'll let you. I'm protecting you.
For
we
now.
yeah. On Monday nights, that's supposed to be an opportunity call. Every Monday at 7 p.m., we have our opportunity call. So Plexus is like, hey, we're going to do these calls for you, which is incredible because most companies don't do those kinds of things. They're like, hey, you joined, good luck. And I've been there, I've done that. Literally, that's what they do. Plexus, I mean, Michelle probably told you they called her, said congratulations. You probably even got like a text or an email or something. Did you get a call or a text or anything?
I think it was just the email.
Okay, cool. So like they really do think of all of our ambassadors, like not just the top leaders, they think about everybody. So and like Izzy got a phone call because she went Ruby. So it's pretty incredible what they do for us. They're never just sitting by and waiting for things to happen. They're always like on the front line and just making it happen and doing it alongside us. Like it's just a lot of fun. And then they also do product calls every Thursday at 7 p.m. So if you are talking to somebody and they're like, maybe I want to do this with you. Say, hey, we have 2 calls this week. come and hop on with me. The Monday night calls are my favorite. Personally, the business is like, it's my heart because I love this business. It has changed my life and my financial freedom with my family. And I'll never shut up about that. The products I love, but the business is where my heart is. So I've just kind of figure out where somebody wants to go. If they want to just do the products, like, hey, that's fine. So allow these things to do the talking for you because you're never going to know everything. And then every Friday we get together. Our place, I feel like so much is changing, but the place that we usually go to is closing down, but we'll figure out a new place. But you work on Fridays, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay, dang it. Okay.
She better. No.
And then
I
we
gotta
have
work.
the
She's
health.
gotta work.
And then we have the Health and Happiness Lounge, and then the Newbies on the Rise. So those are some great resources for you. And then our team chat, which with you two is perfectly fine for now. And if seriously, if you have questions, just ask in there. We can both answer at any time.
Okay.
So like we said, like you're just getting started, keep going, stay plugged in. You're gonna learn along the way. And every little victory that you have is huge. So no matter what, no matter if you're like, hey, I'm comfortable with just going senior silver, or if you're like, you know what, I want to be a jewel by next year, that is great. Just keep us informed with what your goal is, because if you want to walk, we can walk. If you want to run, I'm your girl. Like, we got you. You just have to let us know like what's going on, and because it can be a lot, and this probably feels like a little bit of information overload, but again, this is all new stuff. Learning a bunch of new stuff it can be overwhelming, but it's really, really simple. The work is done and it's amazing. So what do you want to do with your business for the next 3 to 6 months? Like, what is a goal, a realistic goal that you'd like to see?
I mean, I want to keep moving up ranks. I know like the hardest thing for me is trying to get new people or like people interested or
Well, you're doing a great job because I can tell you're being bold and you're doing things that make you uncomfortable, which is incredible because most people aren't even willing to do that. Like, make a post, ugh, tell people what I'm doing. Offended. So you're doing the things. So good job. And just keep doing it. If you now I will say, if you want product people, make product posts. If you want business people, make business posts. And of course, mix it up. If you're like, well, I want both people, make both. I love seeing your posts. You're doing a great job. I'm just gonna always say, like, my business personally changes all the time. Sometimes I work my personal business. Last month was working everybody else's business and helping everybody rank up. It was a crazy ass month. So last month I didn't touch my personal business, meaning I only helped one person get started last month because I was so focused on pouring into so many other people achieving their goals. Right now, you're personally working your business, meaning you're getting started. You're trying to recruit other people, but also tell them like, hey, come and run with me. Hey, come and do this with me. So it's always going to feel different. So there's different phases, and just know that it's a roller coaster. So don't take it personal. Okay.
Yeah.
What so far are you most excited about besides getting paid?
I mean, I'm excited about the products, to be honest.
Yay. Good. Okay. I know, what products do you have? I know you bought a lot.
I got the protein powder. I have the microbiome slim. I got my husband the slim and the active. And then I've got my greens, the restore.
Have you tried the Restore yet?
No, not yet.
Okay. Mix it with your slim.
Okay.
You're
Tastes
gonna be
much
like,
better.
yeah, most people, especially when you're first getting started, your taste buds are like, ugh. I personally crave it. I love it. But people are like, how do I make this better? It's just, it's, you know, like when you try the Slim, the Hydrate, and the Active, you're like, oh, these are really good. And then you try the Restore and you're like, oh, it's a little bitter. But if you mix it with the Slim, it really does help. So,
Okay.
and it will help you relax.
Okay. So is
Um,
that something I shouldn't take in the morning?
no, you
Or it
absolutely
doesn't?
can. You absolutely can.
Okay.
I'm not saying like it's gonna put you to sleep. It's not like the common
Okay.
it's not a sleep gummy, I promise. Just saying like it does help with like stress levels. It absolutely take it in the morning because you guys probably
Okay, yeah, I need that.
Yeah, yes.
I can only imagine. And
And
then
it's a full moon, so the kids are hell.
that's wonderful. Is that what's wrong tonight? Is that
It's
today?
the full moon. Yep. Well, tomorrow's the beaver moon or something, but
What's
it's pretty full now.
oh my goodness. Okay. Well, that explains a lot then. Okay.
My grandbabies are not bad.
Oh, I almost had to yell at Boo earlier. I was like, what in the world is going on with you? Well, he didn't sleep last night at all. Like we got maybe 5 hours of sleep. He was just coughing and coughing. So, but he's good now. He just, yeah, just a cough. Okay. So when people start this, sometimes it's very easy to get carried away and think, oh, I feel like I'm always working this business. I have a lot of people who are like, I'm so overwhelmed. I'm always working this business. Well, what are you doing? I'm scrolling. Okay. Well, scrolling isn't working your business. But if you can literally work your business in about 15 to 20 minutes a day, I can literally get every single thing done as a Sapphire business in less than 30 minutes if I'm super intentional, not scrolling. And I'm sure you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like it's really easy to get on Facebook and Instagram or whatever and be like, I'm gonna go ahead and make a post. And then here you are 20 minutes later, and you're like, shit, I've been watching a reel about a cat, you know?
Yeah. Oh,
So
an hour later.
yeah. So just a little reminder, like don't allow social media to consume your time when you can be very intentional with, you know, messaging people, following up, sending some messages saying, hey, gotta follow up with you. What is your ultimate goal like in the next year? How, like, is there a dollar amount that you would like to make? If you don't feel comfortable answering that, you don't have to.
Um, at, I guess at least maybe like 500 to 700
Okay,
at least. Yeah.
girl. Oh, that's awesome. I was waiting for 100 or thousands. I was like, oh,
Oh,
oh, girl. All right, so gold is the goal. Got it. Okay. So gold would be you could absolutely, I mean realistically, you could absolutely hit gold by the end of the year if you stay motivated, and the next step going towards senior silver, I think even this month you're going to be shocked at how much you're able to make if you have some friends who continue to join you. Do you have some people who that you can think of that might be joining you this month?
I've been working on 2. Well, it was 3, and then I haven't really heard back a lot from the other one. So
Mhm.
there are 2 that I'm working on.
Okay, yay. So did you see this month's incentives?
Yes.
Okay, cool. They always change, but they always run all month long usually. So until the 27th of this month, because Black Friday, that's the only month. Until the
Mhm.
27th, it's everybody signs up. It's 15% off and free shipping. The free shipping part is they have to order this month and then next month in December and January. So it has to be consecutive for them to
Mhm.
continue to get the free shipping, which is
Okay.
amazing. It's kind of like, oh, hey, we're going to give you 3 months of free shipping for getting started and 15% off. So it's like, it's really good from a business standpoint. So you can let them know. And then when you add 3 people, you're going to get $150 bonus on top of the business building bonuses. So real quick, so say I'm just going to use an example. So say you retain the 3 from last month. Okay. So that would be
Mhm.
18 points. Okay. And then you add 3 more. Like I'm just going to say 3 more. So that's another 18 points, which gives you that $150 bonus. and you
Mhm.
say $20 for the 3 new ones each for a business building bonus. So you probably got paid, like when people were joining you, you were like, oh, I got money.
Mhm.
Those next day pays, were they incredible?
Yeah.
Good. So, with each of those, I mean, just those bonuses alone, like not including like your paycheck or like your commissions or anything, that's over $200 just by
Mhm.
just that. And then when you help 3 and retain your 3 from last month, you're like 4 orders from your next rank. So like, and then also remembering like as you start to get a little bit further, you just like Michelle did with you, she told you like, hey, if you share, you get to make some money. You know, this can be an income thing. You have a referral link. It's exactly so I don't even know how she shared with you. What was it that
Mhm.
kind of like piqued your interest?
Well, I mean, she's been like trying to get me to try it, and of course I was like, yeah, whatever. But then you were having a little party, so I was, there to try it. And I'm more
Mhm.
of like I guess a visual person, like
Mhm.
trying to see what the package says or like what's in it or whatever. And I think after my doctor's appointments, I kind of realized I need to be more serious about what I'm taking and putting in my body.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, because they ain't gonna tell you shit. So yeah. But and that's something to like remember is like you get to help other people, and this is not just about you. This is about helping somebody else feel better, have less inflammation, and all the things. But it can grow quickly. I'm assuming. How's your mom doing? Has she got her stuff?
She does. She likes her active. She says she hasn't been like craving as much coffee and stuff like that. So,
Yay! That's a huge victory already. And that's something that you could share as well. Like take a picture with your mom or share it with her if she's okay with it. And
hmm
say, shout out to my mom. She's slowly ditching coffee, her addiction, whatever, something like that.
hmm
And that could also pique somebody else's interest because uh, America runs on Dunkin', right? Like everybody's
Yep.
addicted to coffee. So they need to get away from that. And if they can have active energy as that alternative, it's such a great product. So that's awesome. Cool. And $500 to $700 a month is not excessive at all. That's a realistic goal. You could definitely do that within the next 6 months. That is not far-fetched at all. My one friend, Izzy, she joined me a year ago, and she is now Ruby, making over $2,000 a month. So
hmm
it is realistic to be able to do that. And I feel like I was having this conversation the other day with people in Delaware. Not saying you specifically, I'm just saying in general. People in Delaware are very small-minded, and they
hmm
cannot think outside of the box. They think, oh,
hmm
I have to go to work for the next 40 years. Hopefully I can retire and maybe have one vacation a year, and that's it. Like we just don't dream bigger. We stay complacent, and that's just not normal. And I think
hmm
being around those kinds of people, it prevents you from being able to dream bigger. And I love that Plexus allows us to be like, oh, we can go on several vacations a year. And yes, you can make more income. Yes, you can make an impact on people's lives. So don't allow people who can't see what you see and what you think. Don't let them ruin any of this for you, because I think that's probably the biggest thing that I always see is that people listen to those negative Nancy's. And
hmm
um yeah.
Well, we get a lot of people like at school, I can't afford that. It's too expensive. It's this and this as they come in with their Dunkin' every day. So,
hmm
Exactly. Yep. And I will say, like, your workplace has a huge influence over your mindset and all the things. And obviously, because you're around those people all the time, and they're all struggling and they're all influencing each other. And what you hear and what you listen to and what you're surrounded by it truly matters. It has so much influence on you. So you have to figure out a way like, okay, how do I silence the fluff? How do I grow from that?
She
And
talks for me.
there you go.
Screw
Yeah.
'em. Screw
Well,
'em.
there, and you know what? I love that you guys have each other now. That's awesome. You guys can talk to
Yes.
each other. It's nice having a person who
Mhm.
gets it. And that's what it takes, is somebody who gets it. Because doing this by yourself is just, it's really hard, especially when you have everybody ganging up on you
You're
saying,
glitching.
Yeah.
to me, sorry.
Yeah, that's all right.
So
Yes.
Yeah, my husband could care less about all the like the seed oils and the stuff in his food. And then I'm at my
Yeah.
in-laws and their pans, like I'm like, oh, all this Teflon, and my brother-in-law's like, what is that? And I'm like, oh, it's all on these pans.
yeah. Well, who you surround yourself with matters. It really does. And of course, I know, as you get older, you'll see who you're around. It really does matter a lot. Okay, so what kind of questions do you have left for me?
I guess the one question I had was, I watched Michelle sent me the video about like like what we make, like the different ways of commission, I guess, or if there's like if we're in silver, or if we don't make the cut for that, what would be, because I think what was it, 15% of what their PV is?
So, are you okay? So, say this month you don't hit silver.
Mm-hmm.
That you're silver. You never lose your rank.
Mm-hmm.
But are you talking about the PV?
Yeah, like I think it was like 15% of their PV. Like, would it, like, say only two people ordered, would you still get that, or do all three still have to order to get that off of that?
No, no, no. No, the 15% is what you make off of your orders.
Our own order?
Yep. Yep. So anything
Okay,
over,
okay.
so when you order 100 PV, you become commission qualified. Say you order 200 PV. Well, we're never paid on the first 100 because Plexus is a debt-free, number one, Plexus is a debt-free company, which is amazing. And they say 50% of what you guys, the whole entire month, we're going to take 50% of what we make from everybody buying the products, and we're going to take it and we're going to put it into the products. We're going to pay for all the products and do all that. And then the other 50%, we're going to give it back to you guys. So those pay points that we get paid on at the end of the month, which you'll see, that's the financial freedom part of this.
Mhm.
That is when, so say your husband and your mom order, but your third person, she doesn't order. You're still going to get paid on the people who do order. You're going to
So
get,
just that's just off of the pay points,
yep, that's just off of
right?
the,
Okay.
and then the 15% is based off of yours. So
Okay.
anything over 100 PV to $4.99, you get 15% of that.
Okay.
And if you have over 500 PV, which I did last month on both our accounts, you get 25% of that. So always take away the first 100 and then you get either 15% or 25%, and that's based off of your PV. So if your husband ever
Okay.
complains, you can just say, well, I'm just buying my products because I get paid for it. So there's that.
Yeah.
Right.
Does that answer your question?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, cool. Any other questions?
I think that's it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you think a realistic goal this month is to retain the 3 people that you have and
Hmm.
help 3 more?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, cool. So you'll make a really nice little paycheck because you'll be, I mean, and then I'll like when you do it like super early on in the month, I'm gonna be like,
Mm.
hey, let's go for senior silver. Go create a silver. Go create a silver. And that's one thing like I want you to think about is like, okay, I'm gonna make sure my mom loves her stuff and orders again. And I'll make sure my husband loves his stuff and orders again. And then my other friend. And then
Mhm.
maybe tell your mom, like, hey, let's go silver. If you help her go silver, you would definitely be senior silver.
Mhm.
Okay, so just an idea, but that's simply how it is. Like, and I tell people all the time, a good mindset shift is you probably order a probiotic, you probably order energy drinks, you probably order collagen, all these things from Amazon, or you go to GNC and, whatever, but allow Plexus to be the one-stop shop. Like, I love our skincare. I love our products. This is my one-stop shop and I get paid for it, and I'm going to tell everybody about it. And that's literally all it is simplified.
Mhm.
So,
And no tariffs.
yeah, no tariff.
I saw somebody said, I can't get my stuff because there's tariffs. And I was like, well, Plexus is an American made company.
Yup,
They don't give a shit.
of course not.
They'd rather get the $8.99.
Oh, where'd she go?
Yeah, she froze.
Are you there?
Yeah, we're here. Yes. Now you're
You
good.
keep freezing.
Oops. Sorry.
That's okay.
I'm going to click stop record.